correcting an injustice from the 1920s. The Bruce family has gotten back the oceanfront property seized from Charles and Willa Bruce a century ago. It was taken by the mostly white city of Manhattan Beach for use as a public park through a legal process called eminent domain, in which private property can be taken for public use with payment at fair market value. The Bruces received $14,500 for land they said was worth more at the time and is worth millions of dollars today. This was one of many cases of communities using the law to steal property, says a descendant of the family, who says others with similar stories are mobilizing.
They understand that it does take a lot of grit, a lot of hard work. You got to have your boots on the ground, and you've got to be protesting.
Protests and help from Los Angeles County, which acquired the property in 1995, made the difference in this case. And help from a lawyer who overcame a legal challenge from a private citizen after the county agreed to return the land.
First I thought, this is spectacular, that's great. And then I thought, holy smokes. There's going to be a lot of people that don't want to see this property returned.
Some worried about legal liability for Manhattan Beach. The unsuccessful lawsuit claimed the expropriation had been perfectly legal. The judge disagreed after the attorney showed historical evidence that Charles and Willa Bruce had been targeted by hostile white officials. A California state senator authored a bill to help the Bruce heirs regain the land. He says legal ploys were often used against black families, even when racial discrimination was illegal.
Blacks were still denied through restrictive covenants and all other legal means to prevent African Americans from having property in this country. So not only was property stolen, but property was denied.
Many other families are seeking redress, says the community activist who brought this case to light.
Return stolen land. I have close to 400 cases, and I'm sure that's not all of them.
The family's lawyer says property theft has affected multiple generations.
The ability to build wealth through the acquisition of real property and transfer that wealth to your kids and to your grandkids and great-grandkids, that's how wealth is created and maintained in this country.
Los Angeles County has a lifeguard facility on the beachfront property. The county will lease the land from the Bruces for the next 2 years, with the option of buying it for up to $20 million after that. Those involved call the settlement historic. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News, Los Angeles.